Good evening, everyone. Hopefully you can hear me. This is a FSC broadcast for the UK Championship, and very shortly we'll be making the draw for the UK Championship. Here, hopefully you can see with the setup for the draw. At the top here is first player, seeded 1, Igor Radnor. These are set up in seeds, as are with major championships. And Peter Stevens is seeded 2 at the bottom there. Then you have Jamie Anderson at seed 3, Alan Lockett seed 4, Ermin Eriksson seed 5, Mike Mora seeded 6, Rafael Hagen seeded 7, and Russell Maguire seeded 8. So they are set up there in the draw. On the right, top right, you should be able to see the remaining players. There are 5 bye players, and then there's Chris Stedman, Maria Goncalves, and Preben Sund. They're the lower of the seeds, and very shortly I will be pressing randomly assign an entrant, so it will randomly put these players on the right, top right here, into this draw, and the draw will then be set straight away. Just to talk about the UK Championship for a moment. This here is the schedule, and here you can see the UK Championship. Actually, we'll go here. I think this will be better. We've just played the European Masters Match Play Championship, which is won by Jamie Anderson. And now we're on for the UK Championship. We're getting close now. We're over halfway through the season. We have 2 more Players Tour Championships, 2 more EPLs. We've got the 6 Red World Championship at the end of September, and then we've got the World Championship starting at the end of November. Let's go to the UK Championship. We'll start tomorrow. Technically, though, it can start this evening once I've made the draw. If any players feel they want to play tonight, that's fine. But officially, it'll start tomorrow. But basically, we can start this evening. Just depends. And it's a long game. UK Championship is a long game format. As in, it will echo what is in the real UK Championship in terms of how many frames are played in the matches. So round 1, this round 1 will be the best of 11 frames, first to 6, and that can be played in 1 session or in 2 sessions. 5 frames and 6 frames, or 6 frames and 5 frames, whichever players agree on. Same with the quarterfinal, best of 11. Semi-final, best of 11 also. And the final is best of 19. First to 10. Have a look at the prize money. Prize money for the UK Championship. The winner will receive £170,000. Runner-up £75,000. Semi-finalist £35,000. Quarter-finalist £22,500, and round one will be £3,000 for each frame you win in your round one loss. Okay, so that's the information on the event. Let's just have another quick look at the format. So for rounds 1, quarterfinal and semi-final, which are the first to 6, that can be done in one session. That's entirely up to the players. The default position is 2 sessions. So if a player wants to play 2 sessions, and that is the way it will go. If both players agree to carry on or play the full session, then that is fine also. But I think it would be best if both players agree before they start the match which one it is, just for sportsmanship, just to allow a player to be mentally ready for what's coming. Obviously, if it gets to a point where a player feels he's having a bad session, you can veto it. You can ask the opponent to reschedule. Most of the things in FFC, when it comes to a match, it's about agreement with the opponent. So anything can be sorted out between the two, then that's best. As long as players agree, then FFC won't interfere. It's only when there's a disagreement and a decision has to be made that FFC has to come in, and that's why we set defaults. If there can't be an agreement and there's any kind of issue within a match, then obviously you'll have to come to FFC if it can't be agreed between you. So that's the best way we can do it at the moment. So yes, so just to clarify, the first 3 rounds, all rounds except the final, are first to 6. So once you agree with your opponent, once your opponent has been set, then just to agree with them before the match, are you going to play the session in 1, or are you going to play in 2 sessions? Okay, now we're going to go to the draw. Make that draw. And if there's any players that are not playing or decide not to play, they can't play, then they will be automatically turned into a bye. So whoever comes up with that against that player will get a bye. Hopefully you can see it. So basically what I'm going to do in a moment is just press this green button at the top, randomly assign entrance, and what it will do, it will transfer the players on the top right that are not in the draw at the moment into the draw, and that will be basically it. Okay, so I'm going to do that now. So this is the draw for the round 1 of the UK Championship 2017 for FFC, and I'm going to press the button in 3 seconds on a count of 3. 3, 2, 1. So I pressed it there, and it's just asking me for some criteria, which I don't need to do. So I'm just going to press single draw again, and it's going to put them in. And there we go. There's the draw. Igor Radnor. Let me just go here, and that will give us a better idea. Go to matches. So here we are. Igor Radnor, MTR, will play Preben Sund in round 1. Russell Maguire gets a bye. Erman Eriksson gets a bye. Alan Lockett gets a bye. Jamie Anderson will play Chris Stedman. Mike Mora gets a bye. Rafa Elgin gets a bye. And Maria Goncalves will play Peter Stevens. So that's the draw for the UK Championship. If we just go to the quarterfinal setup, hopefully you can see this. Well, actually you can't, so I'll just go back here and just explain that. So the winner of Igor Radnor and Preben Sund will play Russell Maguire, and then Erman Eriksson will play Alan Lockett in the quarterfinal. So that is already set because both have byes. The winner of Jamie Anderson and Chris Stedman will play Mike Mora. The winner of Rafa Elhagen and Peter Stevens, my apologies. The winner of Maria Goncalves and Peter Stevens will play Rafa Elhagen in the quarterfinal, and so on. So that is the draw for the UK Championship, FFC 2017 Championship. Matches can start tonight or tomorrow, whenever within the week, suiting players. I think Peter Stevens won't be back till Friday, so his match will be a bit later. But just keep communicating with your opponent and FFC. Just let us know when you can play or if you can't play, and then we can just adjust that. Good luck to our players. The standard now is very high, and it's all about percentages. It should be interesting. Let's just have a great tournament, and good luck to everyone. Thanks for watching.